Hi girlies, it's Grabby. Welcome back to my channel. Do we like the new intro? I feel like I'm a real YouTuber now, like it's serious. In case you couldn't tell, the video is Jonghyun blowing me a kiss at the concert. No, I will never shut up about it. You wouldn't either if it were you. So there's an outro too, but you have to watch the entire video to see it. So no skipping ahead. Today we are here for an important reason. A reason that some of you may have been able to see coming. As the title suggests, I'm setting up my 17 collection. Finally! It's been forever. I've just been buying cards and shit for months now without anywhere to put them, so they've been sat in a box. But not anymore! I will be rehoming my DK and Dino cards into a brand new binder. I'll show you what we're working with. We have this very large boy. This is a Palms Off binder. This is the brand that I use regularly for all my ringless binders anyway, so I trust them, I know them. I don't really use the stealth ones. The only difference is like the cover is like a different material. I don't like it as much as the regular ones, but I think these ones are cheaper, so I don't know. I was in a stingy mood, but I'm going to be setting up my 17 collection to collect Dino and DK fully for album cards in this 12 pocket binder. I have somewhat of a plan, but I'll show you what I'm thinking and we can put the fillers in together. I do have some cards. I have a lot on the way though, so it's a lot of fillers at the moment, but we're doing well overall. Let me open this and we'll start putting stuff in, I guess. All right, here's the binder. In case you are new to my channel, I currently only really collect twice, and I collect twice very thoroughly. I'm not a boy group stan. I only like 17 basically. So I've got to take these out. I've got so many of these binders now. I swear to God, Palms Off should be paying me. The amount of people I've turned onto their binders, like it's actually crazy. I'm influential. What can I say? Okay, so we have everything in here. I really do love these 12 pocket binders. Let me see if I can fit it into frame. I do have a pretty good idea of how I want to set it up, but I will show you what my plan is as I put all of the fillers in. I have all of my cards and fillers already prepared in these two boxes. And then at the back here of this second box is literally just like miscellaneous OT13 stuff. It's not sleeved. Oh my God, I'm so sorry guys. But I'm not sure how I'm going to organize all of this just yet, but I have it and we're not going to touch that today. To start off, we just have only fillers for some of these early eras. So I'm just going to chuck them in. What I'm planning to do for these is both of DK's cards together for these albums that have 2 cards each, and then both of Dino's together next to it. It might be a pain to like reach over and my back is going to be hurting after this. And 17 have so many cards as well. But yeah, and then same thing for the Love and Letter ones. For some background, I did get into 17, I would say between like Face the Sun and Sector 17. I had a friend who really got me into them and I wanted to collect them at the time, but I had to prioritize twice. I didn't have as much money back then. I wasn't like working. So I couldn't justify it to myself financially. Again, I've told this story before in, I think, a Nyoko haul, but nobody watches those. So, and then for the Going 17 cards, there's 3 each. I'm not doing the units. So I'm just going to do DK Dino, and then start the final set on the next page. That's what we're doing. I realized recently though that now I can justify collecting a group that isn't twice, because not only have I caught up with my twice collection, but I'm in a better position financially. You know, I can do a bit more stuff that I want to do. This is the first page done, by the way. Take a step back from being a Jonghyun completionist did really help open up a lot of doors for me as well. I felt like I finally had the freedom to do a lot more different things that I wouldn't be able to justify to myself before, when I was trying to put tons of money back for like super rare expensive Jonghyun stuff. That reflection is so weird. That's just the side of my bed. It looks really strange. Next up, we finally have 1 card to put in. The way that I decided to lay out AL1 was kind of weird because it's 3 cards per member, and I don't know, I couldn't think of a better way to do this. So I think I'm just going to chuck him here, and then we're going to do DK Dino, DK Dino, DK Dino along here. And I also wanted to organize these in the order of, because like I know there are specific versions, but I'm not really bothered about that in this case. I kind of just want to go off what looks good. So I wanted to do it. Ugh, God, putting these in is such a pain. I wanted to do it so that the name would be like, this first set would be the name on the left, the middle set is the name in the middle, and then the final set is the name on the right. Oh my God, hello, you can't see shit. What the hell? Anyway, I'm gonna put this one here, and then the final dino. Hello. Next up, we have teenage, and I actually have most of them. I think I'm only missing one dino, and I did decide, even though there are 4 per member, so would it be cool to put all of DK's here and then like all of Dino's here or something, right? But the sets actually match up pretty well, so like these 2 look good together. This one will look good with that when I get it. These 2, they don't really match, but these 2 match really well, so I wanted to keep them together. But it's kind of just a case of what works best with the layout. I'm not always going to keep the members together. Sometimes they'll have their own rows or columns and stuff. You know, we'll see. We'll see what looks good. I can always make changes later on if I don't like it. But yeah, overall, I'm just excited to be finally setting this up because I've been planning this for literal months. I've been working on this collection and like buying the majority of stuff I need before I even set up a binder for it. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for my random OT13 stuff. I'm really not sure because I'm doing like carrot versions and just miscellaneous sets that I really like, but I don't know how I'm going to lay those out yet. So I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, basically. And this one, is that what I wanted to do? Yeah. I think it would also be totally fine to do them here, but at the same time, I feel like going across the spread works better in this case because I've spread this album across the spread. So then director's cut will go along here. But I could have also done the 8 teenage cards and then the 8 director's cut cards here. I don't know. What do you guys think would look better? Speaking of, let me get these out. I decided to collect all 4 of their cards for this, even though I hate lenticulars and I don't like the little clapper cards either, but it filled out the spread nicely and I was really focused on trying to make a decent layout and like make it all work visually. So unfortunately that's what I had to do. That one's a bit wonky, but whatever. I don't have many of these older cards on the way. I've been focusing on, well, I don't know what I've been focusing on actually. Oh my God, hello, can I pick these up? But I'm not too worried, you know, this will be a slow one and it's a low priority, you know, twice are always going to be my #1 girlies. So don't expect too much boy group content on this channel, but here's the spread. I think it looks all right, actually. I think it'll definitely look good when it's filled in a little bit more, but that's what we have so far. What the hell? Do you all see that weird little stain there? This binder is brand new, but there's like a mark in there. Girl, anyway, something important I want to mention while I'm putting in the fillers for You Make My Day is I'm going to do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, then I'll tell you the tea. So I'm going to do DK's cards here and then Dino's cards here. So it'll be like meat version, DK, Dino, like that. You know what I mean? Whatever. And then the You Made My Dorm cards will go here. So I want to make it abundantly clear right off the bat that I have not bought 17 albums since like last year. In a long damn time. I don't really buy them anyway because I don't know, like I just don't need to be spending all that money unless I really like a concept or want to collect like an OT13 set or I want a collage or something. Then maybe I'll buy a copy of an album. But otherwise, I only really buy like twice albums and stuff. And I'm intending to continue that now that the Hive boycott is happening. I will not be buying their next comeback. I probably wouldn't have anyway, even if we weren't boycotting. And I'm just going to get everything I need off Mercari Japan, which is what I've been doing for this collection anyway, up until now. Oh my God, these, I'm so sorry that you have to watch me struggle to put these in the pockets. It's really tight. I don't want to like be controversial, but I will say I've been incredibly disappointed seeing so many really big K-pop YouTubers promoting the latest Hype comebacks and stuff without even acknowledging the boycott, because at this point we all know it's happening. And if you try to say you don't, I just have a hard time believing you, you know, because you're part of the K-pop world. If you're buying the TXT album, you must have at least heard about something that's going on, right? This is how that looks, by the way. It will make more sense when I have the cards, but I hope you see the vision. Then for You Made My Dawn, I have all the cards, which is nice. Oh, not you. So let me start putting these in. It's been really nice to see some of the creators I really like and look up to and enjoy mention the boycott and talk about it. But I find it really irresponsible if you do have a big platform in the K-pop YouTube kind of realm to ignore what is happening and continue to promote hype artists and their comebacks to your followers, who will be encouraged to buy those albums too because they saw you unboxing them. And like, to not even say anything about it, like, it's just a lot of that has really rubbed me the wrong way. So shout out to the people who have mentioned the hype boycott. I think it's really important. So I don't know, that's what I have to say on that. I guess. I also think people are using excuses a lot. People are saying, oh, I pre-ordered the TXT album before the boycott. But like, you didn't though, did you? Because the boycott has been going on for months now. The boycott was happening before the TXT comeback was announced, and maybe not as many people knew about it at the time, but you see where I'm coming from? Anyway, that's this spread done. I don't really like these cards that much. They've all got a weird kind of filter on them, but I don't know. I think it's nice to have a complete page, and I still think this looks all right, so I can't complain. You know, I actually have both of their full sets from this album coming as well, so that'll be nice. Spoiler for my next Nyoko haul. Oh my gosh. Anyway, on to an ode. Oh my god, this freaking album. I think this is everything for an ode. I have all of DK's cards and then some of Dino's. I ended up just buying like a full DK set on Mercari Japan, but I think that was in a Nyoko haul that I didn't unbox on camera. I forget. I really like using a 12 pocket specifically for 17 because it works with so many different layouts. Like, it's incredibly versatile. They have a lot of sets that are either like 2 or 4 cards per version or outfit or whatever. So I think this works really well. There are only a handful of albums. Oh, my stack just fell. There are only a handful of albums that I really struggle with laying out, which we'll get to. Oh my god, it's not going to look good, but I try my best. But overall, I would say this is the best option. Even for like a 3-member collector, 4-member, like, you can really make anything work in a 12 pocket, as long as it's a fairly large collection, of course. It wouldn't make sense if this was a super small collection. Chuck these in. I do have a habit of cutting out any bits where I just don't talk, or if I say something embarrassing or incriminating. I don't like speed through it or time lapse or whatever, because I don't know how to do that. But I did learn how to use sound effects. So I know I'm just rambling, but like, I feel like these videos are for people who like to throw them on in the background while they like do work or whatever, study, I don't know. So like, I'm just gonna chat, basically. Do you see the vision though? Because like, Dino's cards from this, he's in front of like leaves and shit. Like, it'll somewhat match. Wait, is that what I wanted to do? Or did I want... Okay, wait, I'm gonna move this because I think what I wanted to do, I was too busy talking and I wasn't paying attention. Put like all of the begin cards, all of the poet, like, it makes more sense to keep the versions in rows because between the two of them, there's 8 cards per album version. So I think I'm going to move these up there onto the other page. But yeah, anyway, I've actually been really enjoying making videos and stuff. And I feel like now that I've gotten into the rhythm of like posting and stuff, there's kind of this pressure to upload frequently and maintain consistent videos and whatnot, which like, I didn't go into making this channel with the intention of being a YouTuber. I was literally just trying to find a way to post a binder tour because my friends wanted to see it. That's why my first 2 videos are like a tour of my Twice collection, basically. And I enjoyed it so much, and I loved the feeling of my friends and mutuals all watching my videos and giving their feedback and enjoying it. So I just kind of kept making videos after that. I genuinely didn't start this channel with the intention of being a YouTuber. But now that I'm kind of in the habit of it, I'm really enjoying it. and I keep looking for excuses to make more videos. So I'm planning on doing a tour of my Pokemon card collection. I don't know if I'll post that before or after this. We'll see. I don't know if anyone will want to watch it, but I will do it anyway. Just because, you know, this channel is for me and my interests. I'm not doing anything for the sake of other people liking it. Do you know what I mean? Oh God, we really don't have much Dino, do we? Thank God I do have more stuff on the way though. I have a lot of, I think I actually have more 17 than twice again in my next Nyoko haul. Oh, you guys, it's bad. The men are taking over. Oh, that's how that first page is gonna look. What do we think? I'm quite pleased with it. I think this is actually gonna look really nice when it's done. Ew, what the hell's that? Let me move on to the last two versions. I think we finally have some Dino coming up. Where the hell's all the Dino? Wait. I think I was just prioritizing DK's cards for a while because, to be honest, I kind of just like his cards more. And plus I was like obsessed with him. I still am, but like, whew, girl, like be normal, you know? Like it was that kind of... So I was buying his cards a lot more and I wasn't as motivated to work on Dino for whatever reason. Is this... Yes, okay. So it's all the colored backs on this side, correct? Yeah, and then all the white backs with the picture or whatever on this side. I'm hoping to film another storing video at some point soon as well because I have so much stuff. It's mainly just like With Youth. I finished the album cards, but I don't think I'll be putting the last With Youth album cards away in the storing video because those will be in my Nyoko haul. And I think... I don't know, I have a plan, okay? I have a really exciting package coming in from a seller I love and trust who helped me get all of my Jonghyun pubs this era and also like her broadcast and some other really cool stuff, which I can't wait to show you. But it's a surprise, okay? It's a secret. You guys can't know yet because it's like a big deal. Just get excited, I don't know. See, look how these match. Anyway, so I'll put these in. I'm really excited for how this is gonna look when it's done. Okay, that is an ode so far. More on the way, as usual. Ignore that, we've been there. But now on to Hengare, and I have this random sleeve in there for some reason. I don't know why that's there. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to spread this album across 2 different pages, but we move, you know, we make it work. I do have some Dino here. I just love the cards for this era so much. I can't even explain it. I remember listening to Left and Right when it came out and really loving it. So like I have been listening to them for years, you know, I've been keeping up with them, but I never really considered myself a fan until like a few years ago. Maybe 2 years? I don't know. When did Face the Sun come out? I forget. But yeah, I love these outdoor cards. I love the beachy moment. I love like a city concept. I'm a big city gal. Like I love Melbourne. I'm a big Melbourne girl. Hi to my fellow Melbourne girlies. Best Australian city. I love public transport. I love all of the city stuff. I love a city concept. What can I say? Oh, this is where it gets a bit weird. Your Choice and Ataka, girl, trying to figure out how to set those up was a nightmare. Oh, I don't have either of these apparently. Damn. So it gets a little ugly, but I tried my best. And again, with any of these difficult albums, if you know like a good way to set them up, please tell me because I was struggling. I have everything planned out, like I drew it all out in my notebook, but oh girl. And then what the hell's this? Why is this in there? Ideally I would have had these over here, but because of the way that I'm laying out these other albums, it wouldn't have worked as well. Okay, so we have Semicolon next. I don't have either of their cards for this, but it's probably the easiest album to collect, you know, because there's only 2 cards per member. So, you know, I'm not worried about it. I'll get them eventually. This entire collection is low priority, so like these cards are the lowest of low. So that's how that's gonna look. And then Your Choice. Oh God, girl. 3 cards each. is not something that I think they had ever done, except for AL1, like before this point. So what I decided to do is just put them like version 1, 2, 3, like this. So I could not tell you which set is from which version. I don't have this album. I don't plan on buying it. 1 photo card per album is so sick and twisted, especially for 17. So I just wrote down like a description of how the cards look. I do actually have most of them on the way. I think I'm only missing 2 DKs, but it's chill. Anyway, that is how that's going to look. And then Ataka. Guys, please, if you know how to improve on what I have planned for this, please let me know, because this is an absolute nightmare. Not only do I not have any of the cards on hand except the carrot cards, but like 6 regular cards and then 4 carrot version cards per member. I just had a really hard time laying this out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put all 6 of DK's regular cards here, and then on the next page will be Dino and then the carrot versions. That's what I'm thinking. It does also help in a way that the concepts don't match, so I don't feel as bad keeping the members separate to each other because they're not in the same unit, so they didn't have the same like jacket shoots for these. Have 17 ever done music video cards? Or have they always been like album jacket photo cards? Because there's a lot of discourse in the photo card world about music video photo cards versus like album jacket photo cards. And I know everyone wants the album cards to be from the music video and this and that, and they get really mad when only the POBs are from the music video. And like, I understand it, don't get me wrong. Especially like with Twice, where we used to get album jacket and music video cards. And then all of a sudden, I think it was maybe Taste of Love era onwards, I think we only had like jacket shoot cards. I could be wrong. My brain's not working. But anyway, that's how that's going to look so far. And then how was I going to do Dinos? Oh, God. Oh, this is a nightmare. Okay. So these 2 Dinos, I love these Dino cards. The OP1, oh my God, gorgeous. I think I have them on the way. Maybe one of them, I forget. Ataka, I would say, is actually, is it my favorite album of theirs? Would I be, that's a bold statement, but I do love it. I think it's so good. I mean, like Rock With You is everything. Crush, do not get me started on that song. Nobody gets that song like I do. It's just such a good album. And then, oh my God, the photo shoot of them at the beach, like the vocal unit photo shoot of them at the beach. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. I love a beach concept. Oh, you guys. Anyway, then I have the carrot cards. I think I was going to separate them. Hang on, what was I going to do? So there are 2 distinct carrot versions. So what was I going to, okay. I think what I'll do is I'll put DK Dino. Does that, sure, why not? Or should it be DK Dino? I don't know, what do you guys think? Chuck these in. I only have 1 Dino for this. Oh. He will go there. And I tried my best. I think it's fine, you know? And then, oh my God, Face the Sun. Oh, girl. I had to really do some serious soul searching to figure out how the hell I was going to do this. So I think what the plan is, I'm going to put the Weverse set here. So I'm going to do the QR cards up top so I can have the selfies on this row. I only have DK set right now. Like, I knew that these cards might be a challenge, so I decided to just like bite the bullet, buy the set, get them out the way so I didn't have to worry about it, because this card, people want it. And like, I guess I understand it, but like, can you all be normal, please? So because I'm alternating the QR card DK Dino, I decided to just do that with the selfies as well. Oh my God, can this go in properly, please? And then this one. In general, I think the Weverse sets are a pretty low priority for me though. Like I'm just not worried about them. I don't have very many. So that's how that's gonna look. And then I think I had to split up the carrot versions. So there are 2 distinct concepts for the carrot cards this time as well, just like with Ataka. So these first ones are going to be here, and then the paint cards will be later on. I don't really have an issue splitting them up because at the end of the day, they look very different. So it doesn't feel, you know, weird. I think it makes a lot of sense visually. So I don't know, it's a bit weird, but like, let me cook, okay? I have a plan, I have a vision, we will see. So anyway, onto the regular album cards. Oh my God, there's so many. Is this, okay. This is all of the rest of the stuff for Face the Sun. So the plan is I'm actually organizing these not in order because I know it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm just going to do it so that the concepts that match each other are on the same spread. I'm sorry if that bothers you, okay? I know it might bug you, but so we're doing control version, DK, Dino, and then Shadow, and then Pioneer, because those are like the darker concepts, you know, they all look better together. And then Path and Ray will be on the next page because they match. And those are my favorites. I don't really like these ones as much. I think a lot of people don't really like this concept in particular, and I can't blame them because, I mean, you know, I'll say that I've never met anyone who does like this concept. This is actually taking longer than I expected, I won't lie. I thought this would be a really quick, short video, but apparently not. I have DK's full set on the way for the Shadow version, I think, but since they're not on hand, I will still put the fillers in anyway. You should see those in my next Nyoko haul though. Hopefully, if they arrive in time. Now we'll put Dino's in. And then, oh, I actually have DK's full set for this. Okay. How should I organize them then? This one's kind of the odd one out, so I'll put it on the end. I would say out of these three, this is definitely my favorite, but the bar's kind of low because none of these concepts are particularly my vibe. Then we have just one Dino, so he will go there, and then the rest of them are here. I don't have them on the way. That's how this spread is going to look. I actually think it'll look really cool when it's done. I do like that they have a lot of things and albums and photocards and stuff that have like 4 cards per set. I think it's really awkward if you're collecting in a 9 pocket, but thank God I'm not doing that. So I think I can make it work a lot better in this kind of layout. So then we have the Path and Ray versions. I have no DKs for this, so I will just chuck these fillers in. So no DKs, but we do have 2 Dinos and then 2 fillers. Oh, hello. There's those 2, and then the fillers. And then I think I have some for the Ray version. Yeah, I have 3 of the 4 DKs, which is nice. I think in the other one that I'm missing, he's doing like, it's like this, but like a bear ear or whatever it's called. I don't know. I bought this set of 3. I wasn't fussed. I'll find the last one eventually. It's no big deal. He will go right there. And then I think I have all 4. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. I have all 4 Dinos. Very nice. He's facing this way on this one, so I'll put that on the end. Okay. I think I have a plan. There we go. I think that looks decent. Okay, next up, we just have the paint cards. So they will go down here, and then that'll be the end of Face the Sun. I should mention I'm not doing kit version cards except for 17th Heaven, just because I wasn't going to do any kit cards in the first place, but the only way I could make the... Oh, what the hell's that? Ugh, there's a flaw with this pocket, and we'll have to do. There's really nothing I can do about it. It's not like something's in there, it's just... Ugh. It's got a weird dent on it. Whatever, it's fine. So yeah, I wasn't going to do any kit cards in the first place, but I couldn't make a 17th Heaven layout work without the kit card. So that's the only era that I'm collecting the Kinos, basically. So that's done. This is how Face the Sun is going to look. I think it's all right. It does the job. After that is Sector 17. And I'm going to put their stickers down here. So I only have dinos right now. So we're going to do the New Heights ones first. I did sleeve these because I like to sleeve everything, but like it's not really necessary. It would have just felt weird if I stuck them in here without sleeves. So, oh, so he will go in there. There we go. And then onto the photo cards. We're finally through this first box. I don't know why there are fillers without fillers on them. Oh my god, I have a lot of dino for Sector 17 and then almost no DK. So let me figure out how I was going to set this up. So the plan is to have the Weverse sets along here. So what we'll do is the QR codes down at the bottom. There's a Weverse selfie set that is in the New Heights concept. So I think that's the other Weverse. I must have put these fillers in a weird order, but this one is going to go here. Although the QRs are also in the New Heights concept. Whatever, I'm not going to think about it. If it looks bad, I can move it around. I'll put the DK fillers here. And the reason for that is I was going to put the New Heights compact cards and then the regular ones and then the New Beginnings compact and regular. Does that make sense? I think so. I think it's going to look good. I considered not even making this video, I'm not going to lie, just because I was worried that it would be boring. Okay, hang on. This is the compact. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of the photo card content that I watch is kind of boring. Like it's not all super upbeat, chatty, enthusiastic. Like sometimes it's just chill, you know, and I enjoy that when other people do it. But for some reason, all of a sudden I'm like, I don't even know if I'll post this video because what if it's super boring? It's like, girl, what if people don't expect a freaking production on photocard YouTube, you know, it's like chill and low key and casual. So I don't know, hopefully you guys do see this video. And if you do see it, I hope you like it. I do enjoy watching other people set up for new collections. Oh, not the glare. Why does he look like that? Is there some air in the sleeve? Oh, the sleeve is just a little bit... Well, whatever. It'll have to do. And then... Oh, we do have some DKs actually. Okay, so the compact is the plain background. So I think that's Dino's compact card. And then... I don't have DK, so he will go there. I think I actually managed to buy nearly Dino's like full set for this album on Mercari Japan. I hope this is the compact card. If it's wrong, I'll fix it. Okay, guys. But yeah, I got Dino's like near full set, like all of these cards for him on Mercari for, God, like dirt cheap. Maybe like under $15 with the fee. AUD, mind you. Wait a minute. Okay. So the final filler. Oh, hello. No kit cards for this because we're not doing that. I mean, it would have been nicer to have like both of DK's cards, both of Dino's cards because they match so well. I don't really like alternating them like this if the concepts match really well between the cards, but I don't know. I'll see if there's a way I can figure that out. On to FML. I think I was just going to put the Weverse sets down here. Oh, okay. No, this works. Because for FML, I can put the Weverse QRs here because they're also concept cards and then the selfies. Okay, wait, I had a vision. I don't have either of these though, so just gonna be fillers for now. I've straight up not bought any. I might have bought one. I think I bought Dino's FML Weverse set, but it's on the way. Is this what I was gonna do? Was I gonna do DK then Dino? Maybe I will rearrange. Oh, I don't know what to do. Then we have, oh, middle page. Oh, this page has a freaking flaw in it as well. Can you see that? That's the problem with ringless binders. It's you can't change out the pages and it doesn't really bother me that much, even though I keep complaining about it. So maybe it bothers me a little, but it's fine. I can deal with it. That's the price you have to pay. I still think these are the most protective, long-term archival safe options for card collecting. So I stand by it, you know, I stand by the ringless lifestyle. But it's not for everyone. I always tell people that. What was I going to do now? Okay, I think I was actually going to start with the carrot cards at the top, which is kind of unorthodox, but I think I had a vision. So we'll do all of DK's carrot cards and then all of Dino's. I do have DK's full set. He is very gorgeous. Let me figure out how I want to... This one can go here. Does Dino have a half heart? I forget. He might be doing it that side though, so I don't think it would match, but I'll put this one here anyway. And then you can go here. Or would it be cute? Oh, DK's making a heart with himself. Okay. I will put these here. And then, because then here he's like facing himself. And then he can make his own little heart. Because I don't think he can make a heart with Dino. Oh my god, wait. That's kind of cute. I will say I don't like these cards as much as some of the other carrot version cards. I would say the best carrot cards are 17th Heaven, like the raincoats. I think my dad's home. Hello? What the hell was I saying? Oh, in my humble opinion, the best carrot cards are the 17th Heaven ones with the raincoats. I think they're by far the cutest, and if you disagree, something's wrong with you. Then after that, maybe these or the Face the Sun paint cards. And then the worst would be Ataka, like nobody moved. Speaking of Ataka, I've had a really difficult time buying DK's cards from that album. They're just all, I mean, the carrot cards were fine, but the cards where he's like on the beach and then the cards where he's like got his boobs out are really difficult for some reason. So it's a struggle. So I'm going to do both of DK's, is it Fallen, Misfit, Lost? I'm going to do them here. Oh, hello. And then both of Dino's will be there. And then another version, DK Dino, DK Dino. Sound good? Okay. I actually don't have any of these though. So it will be all fillers for now. I don't really like the FML cards, I'm not gonna lie. And I'll be so real with you, when Super first came out, I did not see the vision. And I felt so alone. I was in the minority. It seemed like everyone understood that song but me. And eventually I came round and now I love it. But like, I wasn't feeling it at the time. I didn't really like the album. I still definitely prefer FML. I'm not saying the title because my mum might watch this, but I prefer that as a title track over Super because it's more my style. But now I love the album. I would say actually for so long, Pretty You and Adore You have been like my favorite 17 songs ever. But I think April Shower might actually be taking that crown at the moment. Nobody gets that song like I do. I'm saying, I just love it so much. It's perfect. It's everything to me. That's the regular photo book cards. And then I'm going to do the deluxe cards down here. And this is the point at which I had an empty space that I didn't know what to do with. So, hang on, let me put this in first, then I'll talk. So I'm putting the 17th Heaven kit cards. I don't plan on collecting kit cards again for them unless I absolutely need to fill a space. But that's going to go there. I also think these work well here as well because they don't match any of the other cards for 17th Heaven, so it will have to do. And then the final like proper spread will be the 17th Heaven cards. I don't have many of them at all. Oh my god, I've really not been making progress with this album whatsoever. I don't even have all of Dino's carrot cards. I'm still missing one, which is kind of a pain. So don't get mad at me, but I am going to store these out of order. I know there's a specific order to the versions or whatever, but I'm going to do what I want, okay? Because you'll see the vision eventually. It will look better this way, I promise. So for the 10:23 p.m. ones, I am going to put them first because they look the most different. They don't match as well, so I kind of want them on the outside. Oh, I do have a Dino for this actually. I think I was going to put them along here. So the second Dino will go there. I really love this album. I feel like I'm the only person who is obsessed with Diamond Days. I don't know, I didn't hear people giving it the appreciation it deserved when the album came out. Anyway, next is the 5:26 a.m. version, which is going to go here. Guys, I know the order is weird, but let me cook, okay? Then it will be this version because the Weverse set matches the, what is this? 214 concept. The regular one's here. Oh, girl. And then the flower crowns. Even before I decided exactly what I'm doing with my 17 collection, I was collecting OT13 for these anyway, for the flower crown cards. So I already had those. And then the concept cards at the bottom. Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, I guess. It's kind of weird because the concept cards go DK Dino, DK Dino. Whereas up here, it's like DK DK, DK DK, then Dino. Whatever, we're not going to overthink it. Hopefully it will look good in the end. You can only really know for sure when you have all of the cards on hand. And I don't even have most of these on the way, so we're not going to think about that right now. And then I think the two selfie cards are just going to be next to each other because that makes the most sense. So this will be a full page of this concept only, which I think will look nice in the end. What the hell did I just do? Oh my god, girl. This is how you know I've been filming for too long and my brain stops working. And then my plan was to put the QR cards at the bottom because they're also concept cards, so they'll match really nicely with these ones. That's that spread done. And then last but certainly not least, some of my favorite 17 cards ever are the carrot versions. Still missing a dino, but I have everything else. So let me see how I want to, Okay, I think I'm going to do that. This close-up one can be on the ends because he's kind of the odd one out. I haven't even looked at album details or any information about the comeback just because I'm not going to buy it. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to see what the cards look like when they come out and then I'll kind of go from there. I'll just be buying them on Mercari like I do for everything else at this point. So I'm not too concerned, you know, I'll figure it out once the album is released. But yeah, that's actually everything. I do have some miscellaneous cards, which we will chuck on the very back page. This original damaged one that I don't think anyone would want, so I'm not going to part with him. I do have a couple of his like kit cards. There was a brief period where I was going to collect them, and then I was also going to collect his Busoksu stuff, but I decided against that for now. So I'm just going to keep these and then see what happens, I guess. I'm not trying to collect non-album for them, but this card was just too cute. I had to have him. I also love Dream. It's one of my favorite Japanese releases of theirs. So when I saw this card, I caved and I had to grab it. He's such a cutie. This is also one of my favorite Japanese releases, but I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm very sorry. I love this dino. He's very large. I got him in a miscellaneous set, so I kept him. And then just some other random dinos I have. And that's it. Let's do a flip through. I do have a lot on the way, so this will definitely start to fill up very soon. But I'm excited about it. There are definitely some points where I'm a little unsure about some of the layouts. So like I said, if you can think of anything that would make these look better, definitely let me know. I'm open to suggestions, but it's also kind of hard to tell when you don't have all of the cards on hand yet. So we'll see, you know. I'm ready to change if need be, but it was also just difficult in general to make some of these things work because there's like an awkward number of cards per album or concept or version. So, but I tried my best, you know, and I think it'll look all right in the end. There we go. I'm excited to put more in this collection for sure. There will definitely be a lot of progress coming imminently. So that's it for the 17 binder. I'm not going to set up my OT13 stuff, like I said, because I don't know what I'm doing for that, but I will decorate the cover of this binder off camera at some point, like I do with the rest of my binders. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was long and tedious, but I'm super glad that I finally got to set all of this up. So get excited to see a little more 17 on my channel from now on. Not a ton, like, let's be real, this is still a Twice channel first and foremost, but I do like my men though, unfortunately. Anyway, I will see you in the next video, hopefully very soon. Bye bye!